Take a break from the expected. Play scratch-off games from the New York Lottery.
It's Macy's one-day mattress sale Saturday with a preview day Friday. With amazing super buys on mattresses from Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, Tempur-Pedic, and more. Get a Sealy Firm Queen mattress for $199. Plus Serta Perfect Sleeper Firm Queen set for $399. Or a Sealy Posturepedic Cushion Firm Queen set for $499. Plus get special financing on a mattress purchase of $499 or more in your
outfield, hit a home run. But it's going to be a daily juggling act for Terry Collins, figuring out who plays where in that outfield. Conforto stays alive. It'll become more complicated when the Mets get back to National League Baseball and Cespedes is ready to play the outfield. They have the advantage of the DH, so they can shoehorn 4 outfielders into the lineup tonight. Conforto's fouled off 3 in a row since getting to 2 strikes. And it's on the outside corner, and Green has his first out of the night.
Well, watch where Romine is set up. Inside corner, and he throws it on the opposite corner. He is just all over the place. That's a strike. Plenty of plate. And Green is just everywhere. Up and down and everywhere sideways. Can't locate.
So now Wilmer Flores, who's 3 for 8 in this series, playing shortstop tonight. That's went for the full offensive load tonight. Granderson in center and Flores at short. Bases loaded, 1 out. And Wilmer, it's a double play ball right at Gregorius. Castro makes the turn, and the Mets settle for just the 2 runs in the opening inning. Quite an escape act by Chad Green as the Mets were poised to put the hammer down. They do get 2, though. Granderson with the first of them. Another leadoff home run, Curtis, and it's 2-0 Mets.
It's a golden opportunity to discover the power of the human hand, the ability of a Lexus Master Craftsman to turn an ordinary experience into an extraordinary one. For a limited time, get some of the best offers of the year on our most refined vehicles at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event. Lease the 2016 ES350 for $329 a month for 36 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
I stand alone in my day and age. The storm is coming, it's about to rain.
Not just anyone can pitch like all-star Jacob deGrom, but anyone could save money with Geico. Geico, proud partner of the New York Mets.
Fios is not cable. We're wired differently, which means we can fix things differently.
Thanks for calling Fios. This is Ryan.
You can't tell me this cord isn't in. I know it's in, but it's not working.
I'm sending you a link to the My Fios app that's going to let me see what you're seeing.
Really?
Yes, Mr. McEnroe. See that cord? Just plug it into the connector on the right.
So you can clearly see what's in and what's out.
Oh, absolutely.
I like that.
Tech support that lets your technician see the problem over your smartphone. Only from Fios.
This is it. The Hyundai Summer Sales Event, where you can get a deal for the ages on a car or SUV that offers all the latest technology, and the warranty is America's best. It's go time.
Get the 2016 Tucson for an incredibly low $129 a month for 24 months.
It's good.
Yeah.
Vanilla?
French vanilla.
Hurry, this offer ends August 31st.
MetsBlog.com. All things Mets, all year long. With a constant stream of up-to-the-minute Mets news, game breakdowns, special features,
Even 1 and 2.
Well, Stevens' numbers, top 10 in all rookie categories in pitching. Last 5 starts, 4 of them have been quality. He hasn't beat himself. 16 of his 19 starts, only 2 walks or less.
Gets the curveball in there, strike 3 called, and Ellsbury caught looking for the first out.
Good breaking ball, starts right at the back of that 22 of Ellsbury and breaks right over the middle of the plate. Gave up on it, it cost him.
Matz's last 2 outings have been interesting. He was pretty dominant in Miami 2 starts back, 6 scoreless innings, as Rob Refsnyder takes a strike. Then the last start against Colorado, he was hit. I mean, he gave up 10 hits in 6 innings, but somehow found his way through and allowed only 2 runs.
You know, it's interesting, Gary. In some ways, I was a little more impressed with the last start because he could have given in many, many times. Didn't have his good stuff, like you said, 10 hits, but he battled through that start.
Refsnyder trying to find the hole, and it sneaks through for a base hit. Much like Cespedes' hit, not hit hard, but in the right spot. And the Yankees have a 1-out base runner.
And that's defense. Brought to you by Lexus. Curtis' second start in center field. Kelly Johnson has his 4th start at third base, and Wilmer back-to-back. It's a second start at shortstop. Rivera behind the plate.
Rivera and Matz has become about as regular as Syndergaard with Rivera. Unless Teixeira is forced to vacate on first pitch from Matz. Teixeira 2 for 6 in the series.
Sorry, Gary, which is a real luxury. Here's the ball inside from Matz, chasing Teixeira off. Real luxury for Rivera. That means 2 out of 5 days he's behind the dish.
And he's hit better lately, which makes it easier for Terry Collins to do that. Both Syndergaard and Matz have issues with the running game. Rivera cuts that down a little better than Darno. Teixeira bounces the curveball, foul, 2-1. Travis started last night, hit a home run, his first in a while. But on the bench tonight. Probably will catch tomorrow with Bartolo Colon going. That's using his curveball a lot in the early going.
Interesting choice. Teixeira, one of the finest hitters of his generation, but he's at 195, 207 on the right side.
And no home runs right-handed. All 9 of his home runs have come as a left-hand batter. And it's low ball 4, and the Yankees have 2 men on. So a single and a walk. Refsnyder at second, Teixeira at first with 1 out, and Chase Headley coming up. Headley moved up to the cleanup spot tonight. He has not had a hit in this series, 0 for 9. So after Green had a rough top of the first, Matt's trying to settle in the bottom of the first. First and second and 1 out. And he misses up and away Headley. Well, we've talked all season about the Mets' struggle with runners in scoring position. The Yankees have had just about the same kind of year. They're 2 for 17 in this series with runners in scoring position. Hit .219 for the year. And Headley's been one of the prime culprits. He's hitting just .190 this year with runners in scoring position. It's been a rough offensive year for Joe Girardi's team. They're 12th in the American League in runs scored, and dead last in the American League in slugging percentage. And now with their best hitter having been traded away to Texas, even more of a challenge. And that's struggling with fastball command. It's 2-1.
Up in the strike zone with the fastball.
That's drilled toward the gap in left center. A base hit for Headley, and that'll go back to the wall. Refsnyder is in. Teixeira digging for third. He's going to be waved home, and he'll score without a throw. And the Yankees tie the game on a 2-1 double off the bat of Chase Headley. It's 2-2.
Well, both pitchers pitching behind the count, struggling with command. Ron, another fastball up, belt high over the middle. Headley all over it here, gaps it, and that's a big gap out there. 399 And Teixeira in the back end running here, scoring. That's the front end runner right there. Refsnyder can just keep that thing in second gear. But Teixeira, boy, he's really lost a lot of speed.
Well, he wouldn't have scored, Keith. Conforto bobbled the ball.
It's just he never was a speed merchant, but he's lost some speed.
Starlin Castro takes a strike. By the way, we've seen Teixeira score from first in this ballpark before.
Yes, we have.
And that's why Keith was mentioning that. He was much faster that time.
He was.
That's when they circled the wagons in the pop-up.
Louis, where you been? 0-2 to Castro. So Matt's handed 2 runs before he took the mound and gives them right back. Castro 1 for 6 in the series, and the curveball at the feet of Castro, and Rivera knocks it down 1-2. Before tonight, the Yankees had scored a major league low 35 runs in the first inning, and they had only scored 3 first inning runs in their last 36 games. But they've got a pair on the board in the first inning tonight. And Castro swings and misses on the curveball, and Matz has his second strikeout, 2 out.
Well, Steven likes his curveball so far. He's got 2 strikeouts with it. He threw a 2-0 and a 2-1 curveball to Teixeira before walking him.
So 2 out. Headley still at second. Here's Didi Gregorius, who has actually been the Yankees' best hitter against left-hand pitching this year, sitting .344 against lefties, with top 10 in the American League. Gregorius 2 for 9 in this series. He homered last night against John Neese, a left-hander, to break up the Mets shutout. And he hooks that one down the right field line. A fair ball, and the Yankees will grab the lead. Headley is in to score. Gregorius into second base with an RBI double, and the Yankees in the first inning have a 3-2 lead. A rough beginning to this night for Steven Matz.
Hanging, breaking ball again. Right down the line, he stayed in. When that ball hangs on that breaking ball, if you stay in that, keep that front shoulder tucked, it breaks right into your wheelhouse.
How many games do you see appearances on the mound by the pitching coach for both teams?
You know, interesting choice of pitches there. Because if you were watching the whole game last night, Jonathan Neese pitched the 8th and 9th inning. In the 9th inning, he gave up a home run to Gregorius. What was that pitch? It was a hanging curveball. The same pitch that Matz threw there to Gregorius.
Well, in shutdown innings this year, Steven Matz had been the best in the National League in Quicken Loan's rocket arms, but not this inning. Got 2, given back 3. Austin Romine hitting 7th in the order.
You know, his body language watching Steven is almost like he doesn't feel physically right. And I wonder if that's why he's throwing so many slow curveballs.
Change up to get even on Romine. Well, we've documented it ad nauseum this year that he's pitching with a bone spur in his elbow, but with that spur you throw more curveballs?
I mean, what happens is that whatever feels right that you're throwing, you know, spinning it up there sometimes feel better than exerting 95-mile-an-hour fastballs.
Romine with a check swing tapper. Walker hustles in to get it. That retires the side, but not before the Yankees trump the Mets 2 with 3 of their own. Headley drives in 2, Gregorius another. 3-2 Yankees after 1.
This This season, play New York Lottery Baseball Bingo while watching the Mets on SNY for a chance to win daily prizes, including New York Lottery scratch-off tickets or a grand prize trip to a 2017 Mets spring training game. Just go to sny.tv/baseballbingo for more details. Get out there and play.
Your business relies on strong partnerships and powerful solutions. And with Time Warner Cable Business Class, you get fast business internet with speeds up to 50 megs. It's the bandwidth you need to support more users on more devices, easily transfer large files, and increase collaboration between employees and customers. Plus, with 99.9% reliability and 24/7 support, you get peace of mind too. Right now, get 10 meg internet for $49.99 a month when you purchase with phone. Call or click today for fast internet.
Hey folks, these deals are so huge, we gotta take it over there to the big screen. Well, I should say huge screen.
Just a mild warning, these savings may be too huge for some viewers. Hey, Tom Park here at the Blockbuster event right here at Drusilla Ford in East Greenbush. Now this is really huge. The all-new 2017 Ford Escape SE 4x4 for $329 a month. $329 down, $329 a month, new 2017. That's huge.
Buying a Tempur-Pedic? You have options. But if you want first in-class selection, customer service, and employee training, you have to buy it from one of the few Tempur Elite retailers in upstate New York, Metro Mattress. Right now, get 0% interest for 60 months on all Tempur-Pedic complete sets. And with our 1-year sleep on it guarantee, why buy a Tempur-Pedic anywhere else?
You'll love your perfect mattress guaranteed. Metro Mattress.
MLB.TV Premium. Watch every out-of-market game live in HD on over 400 supported devices. MLB.TV Premium includes a free subscription to At-Bat Premium. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.TV for details. Well, a rollicking start to this game. Yankees lead 3-2 after 1. Mets sent 7 men to the plate in the first inning, scored twice, had the bases loaded and nobody out before Chad Green struck out Conforto and got Flores on a double play. Kelly Johnson, batting 8th in the order, leads off against Green in the second and takes the cutter for a strike. Kelly's last start was Saturday against the Rockies, went 2 for 3 and drove in a run. And he pulls that one down at first to Shera. I don't know what happened to him, but he fell down, and Johnson will go to second base.
Wow.
Looked like Teixeira was about to field that ball, and then he spun around out of the way of it.
Remember I told you before the game I said that the grass around first base in front of second base is a little chopped up. And Neil Walker, when he was rounding first base, when he had the base hit, almost fell down. So it's a little choppy over there.
So he was moving to his left, and then the ball cut back to his right. That was weird.
I think he just misplayed that. I didn't see any trick hop. Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
I've never seen that.
Well, it'll be scored a double for Kelly Johnson. A fortunate one at that.
Thank you very much, double.
Mets have their 5th hit now against Chad Green, who's in instant trouble now in the second. Rene Rivera batting 9th in the order. Let's watch that again.
I don't see a bad hop.
See that? That's the hop right there. That first hop, Keith, it was hooking down the line. As soon as it hit that grass, it straightened out and moved the other way completely.
Just bizarre. And that's, a former Gold Glove first baseman you're talking about. He's got 5 of those gold things. That's lined into center field. A base hit for Rivera. Johnson around third. He'll be waved home with the tying run. Rene Rivera comes through with an RBI single, and the Mets are back even at 3.
Oh, it's one of those.
What kind of game is this going to be? So the 8 and 9 hitters for New York, Johnson and Rivera, produce a run.
Another fastball down the piperoni. We got some pitchers that are making some fat pitches. It's shaping up to be a slugfest. Or a night of the bullpens.
Here's Granderson. Curtis led off the game on the second pitch by lofting a home run that fell into the first row in right field. His 17th home run of the year. Ball and a strike to Curtis. That's how the first 5 batters of the game reached safely. First time in 5 years they had done that. Would have liked to have had more than 2 runs in that inning. That almost hit our parabolic microphone.
Yes.
This is why it made a clunk.
Or it did. One or the other.
There it is. Did it put a crack in it?
I don't know.
It's an expensive piece of equipment. Would they send Curtis the bill if he did?
Rich Rayner has a frown. Maybe it did.
Get some duct tape. Easily resolvable. And Curtis just got a piece to keep the at-bat alive. Over the shoulder of Austin Romine. Rivera at first and nobody out. 2-2 now to Granderson with Neil Walker on deck. Two coming in the dirt.
Boy,
full count.
It's an accident waiting to happen. One big El Kabong, and this guy's going to have a shower, and for an early shower.
Well, the Yankees had Nick Goody up in the bullpen in the first inning after the first 4 batters reached. Nobody up at the moment. 3-2, Rivera at first, nobody out, not running. And Granderson takes it high, ball 4. There's the second walk given up by Green. So after the first 5 Mets reached in the first inning, the first 3 have gotten aboard here in the second. And Larry Rothschild makes his second trip of the night to the mound.
Well, this is one where you're really kind of delaying the process, maybe to get a pitcher up and get him loose again. Goody was up in the first inning, but I don't know how you sell this one to your pitcher. He's struggling, not throwing strikes. When he does throw a strike, the ball is hit hard. By the way, is El Kabong like a Cheech and Chong album?
No, that's from Quick Draw McGraw.
Quick Straw. So you guys know the cartoons.
Baba Louie.
Baba Louie. See, El Kabong was Quick Draw McGraw's alter ego.
Yes. It was almost like Zorro.
You gotta know these things.
What's wrong with me?
Take advantage of a special Jay Bruce $19 off ticket offer in select seating areas during the Mets' next homestand, August 9th through the 14th. That includes the 6th postgame concert on Saturday, August 13th. Redeem this special offer by going to Mets.com/Bruce. Bruce 2 batters away. Walker at the plate, and he takes a knee-high strike. Neil Walker had a base hit and scored a run in the first inning. Yanked that slider low and inside, 1-1. So in the first inning, they had the right-hander Nick Goody up in the bullpen as the long man. Now they've got the lefty Richard Blyer, who was the only lefty in that Yankee bullpen up.
Bruce Loney Conforto. That's why he's up.
Rivera at second, Granderson at first, nobody out. And Walker fouled back the fastball, 1-2. There have now been 70 pitches thrown in this game and 6 outs recorded. You want me to do the math for you?
No, got it.
1-2 to Walker with Cespedes to follow. And Neal takes the slider low and in, 2-2. Chad Green making his 4th big league start. In his prior 3, he had a 7.53 ERA. Pitched better out of the pen, but struggling again as a starter tonight. 2-2 coming, and Walker slams one foul. Green last pitched on Friday at Tampa Bay in relief, went 3 2/3, no runs, 1 hit, 5 strikeouts. He was great. But now 5 days later, pitching on his day, and Joe Girardi said that was really the primary reason why he got the start tonight. It's not going so well. Walker grounds one toward the middle. Castro on the backhand makes the flip to Gregorius, and they turn the double play. Nicely done with a 4-6-3 double play, second of the night for the Yankees.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Chad Green is living right and getting that double play. Two now. Nice backhand by Castro. Sets up that double play. In between hop, nice play, nice feed.
So that'll give Green a chance to get through this second inning with minimal damage as Cespedes stands in. Cespedes rolled a base hit through the right side his first time up. Rivera at third and 2 out. And it's on the outside corner, 0-1. Ball to strike. Jay Bruce would be next. And if Cespedes gets on, you have to wonder whether this would be Green's last batter.
Green's got to get Cespedes out to get to the third inning. Only chance he's got.
Curveball hit down to third. Handled by Headley on a sharp hop. And he throws out Cespedes to end the inning. Green somehow managed to give up only one run in that second inning. Sparkler by the former Gold Glover at third, Chase Headley. Hard hit ball by Cespedes. Mets get one and lead and tied up 3-3.
This is what I feel like when I wear regular shoes. Cramped and uncomfortable.
Mr. Long, you've been upgraded.
Which is why I wear Skechers wide fit shoes. It's like first class for your feet. Try Skechers wide fit with air-cooled memory.